What is going on today? I'm going to show you everything you need to do to get your house ready to go on the market. All right, what's going on? You better watch this video all the way to the end because I am going to show you what I do to help people get top dollar for their house and everything that goes into marketing a house to get it ready to go on the market. Because one of the biggest misconceptions is, hey, you know what? The market's hot. Let's just throw our house on the market and see what happens. No, does not want to work like that. Nobody wants to do work anymore. They just want a move-in ready house. Most people don't have manly hands like me where they just get down and do all the work. So I want to show you guys, let's take a look what I helped this owner do. We had a professional stager come out, and right now we're about to shoot a high-end video, which we will show you guys as well. So look, right off the bat, you can see here, there's no cars in the way, no kids' toys, nothing like that. You want the house. That's the very first thing people see when they pull up. That is like the biggest thing, is like first impressions, right? So if there's cars or there's kids' toys, that's the very first thing they're gonna see. Also, you can tell the owner did a great job of the landscaping, had some mulch work done, the grass is nice and green. That is also huge. Again, the very first thing they see. And what happens is, if someone usually sees the house online and drives by it and it looks bad from the outside, what are they gonna do? They're just gonna keep on driving quicker than one of my relatives that owe me money. So you got to do that. That's the very first thing I noticed when I pull up to someone's house. So let's go take a look inside this house, come on. All right, the owner here did a fantastic job listening to my stager's advice, my advice. You can see right off the bat, all the lights are on. I know that doesn't make much sense. All the lights are on. Another thing we did was we opened up all the blinds. That lets a lot of natural light in, and it shows the true character of the house. As you can tell, very neutral paint colors. And their furniture too, they took all the stuff off of it. No games sitting around, DVDs, none of that. The biggest thing that people gravitate towards is the kitchen. That's where everyone knows they're gonna be hanging out the most and all that. So what I usually tell people is, and you can see they did it here, is remove everything from the countertops, because that makes the kitchen look really large and spacious. And then you can actually see where the backsplash kind of like pops as well. And then they threw in these extra like pendant lightings and nothing on the fridge. You want like no magnets, none of that stuff. The artwork that your kid did 5 years ago that you think is amazing, we don't want any of that. So that just like really makes the kitchen show and pop. Okay, cool. Also notice there's like no TV remotes, none of that sitting around. There's just like no clutter. Decluttering is probably like the biggest thing that you can do to get top dollar, because the main goal is to make your house really show, because that way when people come in, they're like, you know what, they can envision themselves here. But if you have a bunch of stuff sitting around and all that, they're gonna wanna rush through and get in and out of the house as quickly as possible because they feel like they're bothering you. So let me show you their bedroom, like what they did here. So you can tell, like walking right into their bedroom, they made the bed, all that, like they staged it just perfectly. There's not a bunch of like personal items around or anything like that. Nothing laying on the floor. It doesn't look like they just got up and like ran out of the house. One other big thing that a lot of people forget about, especially I've seen these in real estate photos all the time, it drives me nuts, is you gotta make sure you put the toilet seats down, which is huge. Let's just check on them. Yeah, they did. So they did get a good passing grade on that. They also like staged their bathroom like really well. So like again, like the main bedroom, like you don't want like a bunch of personal things around. You want as less clutter as possible. All right, so like now we're upstairs in the main part of the house where the kids stay, the guest room and all that. Another thing is too, like all the beds are gonna be made, the kids' toys are gonna be put away. I know it's a pain that you have to get up every morning and make your bed. Not everyone's perfect like me and does that, like a military style person that I am. But if you walk in here, like look at the floors, like look how clean this looks, like nice and open, nothing underneath the beds. Beds are nice and made like you're staying at the Marriott. And another huge thing too is the closets. They have nothing on the floor. So that makes the closet space look nice and open, and they have everything put away. And let's go check out the kids' room. All right, so we all know how kids are. We are in the kids' room. You see how he has all his toys put away. They're in this nice chest here they have. His bed is made. He got up early, did his homework, all that, I'm sure. Did whatever his parents wanted. His closet is just nice and put away. And again, like, you know what ends up happening is a lot of times, people don't realize this, is kids kind of help make the decision when buying a house, because they run in and they see another kid's room and they say, oh, I want to be here. Or another big mistake I've seen is and this happens to me myself too, they'll leave like crazy kid toys out. And then the kids are distracted, they run in and they want to start playing with somebody else's toys, you know, like their Star Wars figures or their Pokemon or whatever. And so that's like another thing, is just look how like nice and open this is, easy to walk through. Just a quick peek, and their kid, he's perfect. I've met him before. And you can tell I'm selling myself hard here. I know how to make everybody feel good. Let's keep going. Yep, so just down in the basement here, they're here. This is like where they hang out, do their stuff. They had a lot of like personal items on the walls. We had them take that all down, do some paint work and all that. And then again, like just the couch, the pillows are made. Mantle is very like just a few things from like Home Goods or somewhere like that. So you want people to like get a feel like that they can live here in your space. Also, they're working from home, so they have a small home office set up, as you can see, where they work. And it's not like papers are thrown out everywhere. Like one of my clients, you know who you are because you watch my videos, they had a wine rack and they were a teacher. And I told them that probably wasn't a good look for a teacher at home to have a wine rack above when their kids were going crazy. So just like little things like that. So when and they did a good job. And I'm kind of like, do you hear their cat, Bobby, walking around? Their cat, I know they told me to make sure that cat doesn't go run away. So, but that's kind of funny. But again, with pets, that's another thing, right? Like dogs and all that, like not everyone is a pet person. Cats, we all know they do their thing. But the thing is, when there's animals involved, it's fine. You still can get top dollar. But most people that don't like pets, which I can't believe, they actually exaggerate it and they say, oh my God, this house smells like a dog. Or whatever, if the dog is there, but if the dog's not there, then they won't even notice it. Trust me, it's all psychological, but at the end of the day, when you do these little touch-ups, it helps you get like top dollar and hopefully like a bidding war, which my strategy is, and that's why I tell most sellers, let's take the time, get the house ready to go on the market, and then let's see if we can create a bidding war. And I still hear that cat somewhere, he's around here, I don't know what he's doing, we'll find him. But last but not least, let's go check out the backyard. All right, last but not least, we're here in the backyard. Again, detached garage, awesome space. Not a bunch of like tools laying around, no kids' toys. Little outdoor area set up here for somebody to envision themselves here. The shed, nice and closed and locked. So you can't, because people come out here and people are nosy, man. Y'all are nosy. Like I show and they're like, wonder what's in there. There's no dead bodies. There's nothing exciting. I've never seen anything crazy. So like, just make sure like even the grill area, all nice and clean, the way I like it. But this is why we do this. So check out this video that we shot. And I want you guys to see the high level marketing that we do, that it takes now, especially in this market where everyone's just moving in from different areas. A lot of people buy houses sight unseen. So watch the video we shot and you will see why I like people to have their house show ready like this. Check it out.